Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Hakim? Mr. Hakim? How are you feeling today, Mr. Hakim? Mr. Hakim? Mr. Hakim?
It's my fault!
It's okay.
My fault!
It's okay, Mr. Hakim.
What I'm doing here?
It's okay, Mr. Hakim.
Why I'm here? Tell me why I'm here.
We will sit and talk, Mr. Hakim. We will sit and talk.
It's my fault.
No problem, let's sit and discuss, Mr. Hakim. How do you feel now, Mr. Hakim?
Feeling tired.
Feeling tired.
Feeling anxious.
But you were telling about some fault. Can you tell me more about that, Mr. Hakim?
I killed him. He was my friend and I killed him.
You killed him. Can you give me more details about that, Mr. Hakim? Mr. Hakim?
It's my fault. All that happened because of me.
Can you describe that incident, Mr. Hakim?
One day, we went out with my car.
خالد درفت ودي شيل يجي لو ما يجي اللي نجيبه يجي يا ولدي
And we had an accident. And my friend died.
Okay, I feel so sorry for your friend, Mr. Hakim. Can I know what is your relationship with your family, Mr. Hakim?
It's not that strong. I feel like I'm a stranger.
Are you taking any drugs, Mr. Hakim?
I don't feel like it's gonna help me or treat me.
So your drugs are not helping you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts of harming yourself, Mr. Hakim?
Maybe. It's my fault. 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 My fault.
So, Mr. Hakim, from my assessment, I feel like you need more help. I'm going to refer you to the head of the psychiatric nurses. They can help you more about this case. Safe. This is patient Mr. Hakim Gollalo. He is 25 years old.
I know this patient. He has been here multiple times before.
He says medication does no help for him.
I do realize that since he has been coming back. What I can do now is maybe talk to the family and let's see if they understand. Otherwise, I'll have to refer him to the family nurses. Yes, sir, Mr. Gollalo. As you know, your son has been to our hospital multiple times before, and we tried many interventions, as you can see on him. And it seems that as he takes our medications, such as the antidepressants and antipsychotic, his compliance with the medications while he's in the hospital, but as he goes home, he relapses. And we also tried.
Mr. Saif, you are much better than this. Please do not put the blame on us.
No, sir. I'm
I
not
can
trying to
see
put the,
clearly what you are trying to do. You cannot do your job, so you're going to throw it on us right now.
No, Mr. Rakwan. We as nurses spend most of the time with the patient. We spend more time than any of the other healthcare professional would ever do with the patient. So I'm telling you that we went through assessment, and as you know, we also did many interventions on him. And your son is complaining of family issues at home. So
See, he's trying now to spread our issues outside
no,
of
sir.
our house.
It is important for us that the treatment should go from both sides.
Your
From
treatment,
our
your
school-
papers, all this
from
cannot
our
do
school-
nothing.
Yes,
What's
Mr.
your
Rakwan,
manner,
please,
son?
Mr. Gollalo,
It doesn't make sense.
Mr. Gollalo, so I'm telling you that treatment should go from both sides, from our side and your side. So it is important for you to support him, and I would like to.
So you think we don't support him?
I would like you to speak to the family nurses.
Family nurses?
Yeah, would you sign this consent if you agree?
Wait. Who's this family nurses?
They're gonna support you in this regards with the family.
Makes sense, son. Makes sense.
I don't think so.
Makes
Don't
sense.
need to discuss these issues.
It's over, son. You will sign. Can you hand me the pen?
Thank you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Dakwan, where are you? Come sit, son.
Can you close the door?
Good morning, my name is Abdul Rahman and this is my colleague named Khalid.
Hello.
We are here to interview. May I know your good name, please?
My name is Gollalo, and this is my son Dagwan, and this is my other son Hakim.
Nice to meet you. So, can I know what brought you here today?
Well, son, should you tell them?
I don't need this. We don't need this.
Calm down, son.
Our family issues should stay at home.
Your information will be confidential if that's your concern.
Do you think they're gonna help us?
Yes, son, I'm sure.
We hope and we're gonna try.
With all due respect, Father, I really respect your decisions, but I'm not sure about this.
So, can you give it a try?
So, son,
Well, my brother here, he was diagnosed 3 years ago with abnormal behavior. Shortly after he had an accident when he lost his friend. My brother isn't the same anymore. This is not the guy I used to know before. He really changed. He been admitting and discharged for several times, maybe 4, 5 times now in 3 years. He's acting really childish, he's acting really weird. I don't know what happened to him. And my father thinks like this interview will make us understand something.
that's why we are here. We are seeking for help to see what's going on.
That's very good of you. Some people, they even ignore the hospital because they lost hope. And that's very, great of you guys still trying to seek hope. Do you have any idea why he's been admitting lately?
No idea.
How are things in home?
Not doing good.
You know why it's not doing so well at home? Whenever we have someone at home, whenever we have guests, whenever anybody is visiting us, he's acting so childish, he's acting so weird. I call it childish in front of people. He's a grown man. How come he's acting like this in front of our friends or neighbors or whatever guests we have at home? You know, I remember one time
Who's that? Can you please calm down and sit down?
Is it real?
Please, sit down. I say sit down. Sit down.
my friend Ahmed is here.
Really? Go. Go to your room. Go to your room.
Just open that door. Huh?
I said go to your room.
Go. Just open the door and go. Go.
I said go to your room.
Open the door, go. Come on. Hey.
How are you?
How are you? Good?
What are you doing, man? Get down, man. Get down, man. Calm down, man. Calm down.
That day you really embarrassed me in front of my friend. You really embarrassed me. I don't know how you master this thing to embarrass me in front of people. My friend left. He ran away that day. What do you think? This is good?
Can you tell me how you feel, Mr. Hakim, about that?
I don't know where to start. I feel bad. They always ignore me. And they never let me to talk to other people. And they always hide me.
Hide you? Whoa. What do you mean by hide you, man? Brother, remember that day? You embarrassed me, man. You really embarrassed me, man. What should I say? What can I say to my friend?
Sometimes I can't control myself.
You acting like so childish.
Stop it. You see? This is what I'm facing every day.
Remember that day in the living room? You were listening to loud music.
Go and listen to music in another room, in another place. Go. Turn off the music.
Mr. Hakim, can you tell me more about that day?
Sometimes I hear voices. Loud voices. Like, I listen to music to cover that voices.
Can you tell me whose voices?
My friend's voice.
What? Daquan, where are you going? Where are you going?
I really miss my friend.
Daquan, what just happened? Where you been?
You know what, Father?
Yes?
I really feel guilt.
You see? We are going somewhere with this interview. I told you.
I couldn't imagine, like, I didn't have any idea, like, what's going on with it. I didn't know this. So I do really apologize, brother. I didn't really know this.
It's fine, son. I feel guilty as well. You're not the only one.
We are pleased to hear that this interview is going somewhere. So, can you tell me about regarding the feeling of guilt? What are you going to do about it?
You know what? I think we should accept him more. Because he's one of our family. And at the end of the day, he's one of us. Daquan, what do you think about it?
I do really agree. about what you just said. We really eliminated him from the family. We feel ashamed. We feel he's a noisy, he's a childish. Without even thinking what's really going on with him. We didn't even take an effort just to ask him a simple question.
I agree.
And accepting that your brother's condition is really difficult. I really applaud you for that. And accepting is actually the first thing, and trying to help him.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can I have another question with you?
Yes, of course.
It might come a little bit inappropriate. Do you believe in a higher power?
Well, yes, I do. I do. I believe in God. I have a strong relationship with God. And I always put God first. And on the other hand, God give me the opportunity to raise my children and to take care of my family. And I'm really thankful for that.
I didn't accept it. Maybe I was afraid, I was ashamed, I didn't really know what's going on with me. Thank God and thanks to you, we're at this point right now.
So I have another one. You said you are always hiding, right? So when you go out, do you take him with you, or you keep him in house alone?
Well, I remember once we were going to shopping, me and Daquan, and he wanted to come with us.
Yeah, I remember that day. Why?
Why come with us?
Why? We had to welcome at home.
So, Mr. Hakim, can you tell me, how does that even make you feel?
I feel bad. I feel anger and lonely.
I feel sorry to hear that, Mr. Hakim. Mr. Gollalo, can I ask you what are the strategies that you are using to deal with Mr. Hakim when he become angry or aggressive?
Well, whenever he gets angry, I always scream and shout on him because I thought that will make him calm, but it's not working.
Have you ever thought about giving him some space?
A space?
Yeah.
Actually, we never. Sorry to interrupt.
Alright.
But we never.
All my life I've been seeing things from one side. I never thought about it like that.
We should give them some space. You know, people need their spaces when they're angry, right? Just a bit of time to let them calm down. Then you have a conversation with them.
Yeah, I hope you think about this in the future. And do you think that we met your goal?
Well, like one going to answer that question.
Yeah, you know, like at the beginning of this interview, I didn't want to be here because I thought issues should stay at home, which was really wrong. Sometimes you need to seek help. You need to seek help when you need it the most. As we had a lot of issues that we didn't know. And I do really apologize, bro, about the harm that we caused you. We didn't really know what's inside you. We didn't even take the time just to talk to you. So I speak for me and for my father, like, we do really apologize. And thanks to you nurses that you guide us to learn more about.
We are glad to help.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We have
We do
strength
it.
now. Because of you. Thanks.
So in the future, I think by support, we will prevent or limit his relapses by communicating to him more, including in our daily activities.
Include him into the community or society. Make him
Mingle with people.
Yes. Alright. So, are we
We'll
free
see you
to leave?
next time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Mhm.